Have you ever pondered about the worst places you could get stuck? It's a thought that can send a shiver down the spine. Imagine being trapped, unable to move, your heart pounding in your chest. From the darkest caves to the wide-open ocean, the world is full of places where getting stuck would be the stuff of nightmares. And it's not just about the physical discomfort, it's the gnawing anxiety, the creeping dread that can make even the bravest among us shudder. Let's dive into the countdown to find out the top 5 worst places to get stuck. Imagine finding yourself stuck in a dark, damp cave. It's an environment that can test your sanity, with the pitch-black darkness playing tricks on your mind. The damp, cold air can chill you to the bone, while the confined space could trigger the worst claustrophobic fears. You'd be sharing the space with bats and other creatures lurking in the shadows. This might not be your idea of a fun adventure, but guess what? While the thought of being stuck in a cave might give you the chills, there are places even worse. The thought of being trapped in an elevator is enough to make anyone's heart race. Imagine the lights flickering, the floor shuddering beneath your feet, and then suddenly, silence. You're stuck. The claustrophobia can creep in, the air seeming to grow thin. Panic sets in as you realize you're confined in a box suspended by cables, without any control over your situation. It's a scenario that can test the mettle of even the bravest amongst us. Though an elevator might seem like a nightmare scenario, our next location could be even more feared. The vast, scorching desert. A place where getting lost could mean the end. Imagine the relentless sun beating down on you, roasting the earth beneath your feet. The arid air sucking the moisture right out of your body. Water, a lifeline we often take for granted, becomes a scarce luxury. The endless sea of sand can send you on a spiral of despair, making you feel like a mere speck in the universe. The desert is a formidable foe, but our number one spot is the ultimate nightmare. Picture this. You're stranded in the middle of the open ocean with no land in sight. It's a haunting tableau, isn't it? Alone in a vast expanse of blue, your survival instincts kick in. The first threat you face is hypothermia. Even in tropical waters, the human body can lose heat much faster than it can generate it. Then there's dehydration. You're surrounded by water but not a drop you can drink. The irony is almost cruel. And let's not forget about the marine predators. Sharks, jellyfish, even the seemingly harmless sunfish can pose a threat when you're vulnerable and alone. The ocean, with its endless horizon and unforgiving nature, can be a terrifying place to find yourself stranded in. It's a test of endurance, mental fortitude, and sheer will to survive against overwhelming odds. Being stranded in the open ocean takes our top spot as the worst place to get stuck. From caves to the open ocean, we've counted down the worst places to get stuck. The claustrophobia of caves, the anxiety of elevators, the harshness of deserts, and the vastness of the open ocean. Remember, it's always best to stay safe and prepared to avoid finding yourself in any of these terrifying scenarios.